The New Cleaner. Chapter 1. Mason. Dad, I am not getting married for any damn contract. I am your son, not in set, I said, fuming in anger, about to leave his room. Walk out now, you leave with nothing, he replied sternly. I looked at him, and slammed the door. I looked back, as I walked out of the gate. I threw the phone, credit cards, and car keys on the floor, and left. I know. I literally have no place to go. 'Cause I can't go to any friend's home. Dad might come in search of me anytime. Have you visited Pizzarina today? I walked along the street, like a lost puppy. Take their poster off my shop wall. Who would want to work for such cruel beings? A plumpy short chef in a bakery shop shouted. As one of the workers took off a poster from the wall and threw it outside. I walked over and slowly bent down and picked it. Cleaner needed as soon as possible at the HOR mansion. No qualifications needed. It was boldly written on the poster. $70 per week. This is actually gonna work out, right? I didn't have any money for a cab, so I went on foot. While I approached the street, people stared at me strangely. Mockery could clearly be seen on their faces. I ignored and walked into the street. Someone ran out, crying and holding her left ear. What seemed to be the issue? Woman shrugging, light skin tone. I finally got to the gate. Man, it's one-Hage mansion. How many people live here? Are they guy here too? Why is that the mansion is the only house around here? Thoughts filled my head as curiosity overwhelmed me. I pressed on the home intercom. Who's the bitsy H on the gate? A feminine voice asked. I cleared my throat. I am here to apply as a cleaner. I replied, trying to be well composed in order not to lose this chance of earning money, even if it's little. I stood there for 20 minutes. Before I heard the gate cracking open. Come, a lady in her early 20s said. I stared at her from head to toe. She has dark blue eyes, pointed nose, curly hair and the shape of a body-fitted spy. What you looking at? She asked in a fierce tone, bringing me out of my thoughts. Nothing. Am sorry. I replied, and she spanked me on the forehead. I scried in pain. Your skin is soft. Seems like you're from a wealthy home. You don't need this job. Am suspicious, she replied. No, I'm not from a rich home. Just happen to have natural soft skin. I lied. Hands in the hair. She commander. I lifted up my hands, and she ran her hands on me in search of. I dunno, woman shrugging, light skin tone, face with raised eyebrow. No weapons, no phone. Good, follow me. She instructed, and I followed her behind. We stood at the door, and we were scanned. What was the use of the manual search then? Zara's. So is the niggy clean? Julie asked, as she took a bite of her sliced, well-cut apples. I walked over and collected one slice. Yeah. I checked him, I replied, and threw the apple into my mouth. Hey, what's your name? Julie asked. Mason, he replied, looking at her in the eyes. She threw a knife at him, but he was quick enough to dodge, and it made a visible crack on the glass door. I your mate. When I talk to you, keep your filthy face looking down. Are you hearing what I'm saying? She asked. Yes, he replied. Now, the cleaning equipments are over there. Go get them. And get started, and once you're done, I'll show you to your room, I instructed. Yes, he replied and walked over to the direction I pointed. That guy. He seems like a rich kid to me. Did you see the clothes? Well, I'm going out. You better tell that nigga to stay clear off my path. Bella said. Flung her jacket and wore them as she bounced out of the house. I laid in my room, staring at my iPhone screen when I heard the sound of a broken glass. I think it came from Bella's room. Hope it ain't what I'm thinking, Cox. If it is, then that dude won't see the next morning. This story won't be posted here anymore. So quickly use the link below to continue reading.